guys. We're here in East Tennessee on Lake Chickamauga, one of the famous Tennessee River lakes. It's early August, middle of the summer. Basically going to go out here and fish some of these deep ledges, deep structure spots with your typical deep stuff, your deep crankbaits, jig, big worm, Carolina rig. Hopefully we can't catch some of them big 6 to 10 pounders on this Tennessee rig. But stay tuned. Hopefully we'll be able to catch them for you.
We just pulled up to our first spot very early. It's just a basic hump outside of spawning flat. It's topped out at about 4 or 5 feet, but it drops off into 20, 25 feet, so we'll see if we can't catch it. First one, right where he's supposed to be. Good one too. There's a lot of bait on this grass. Nice. Nice keeper fish to start. That was the third cast, maybe. Look at, he took it pretty good. Basically a strike king bait, typical cranking pattern. It's really early right now, so these fish are probably up on this hump, real shallow. He probably hit it in 6 or 7 feet of water. See if we can't get another one. He is. Back-to-back cast, guys. When they're on the spot, they load up pretty good like this. They're all good fish too. This is another good one. They're so heavy, I can't hardly lift them in the boat. Back-to-back. They're just on this hump right now. That's another keeper fish, probably 15, 16 inches. Just throwing this on this Dixie Custom BassSoldiers edition rod. It's about a 7'10". It's really good cranking stick. Once them bass hit it, they barely settle to come off. You guys know when you throw these treble hook baits, bass seem to, for some reason, be able to throw these kind of lures. You got to have a nice rod to cushion that.
So the way I was catching these fish is I would graph a little where the shallow water humps would make sharp bends. Those fish I caught this morning were stacked right on this spot right here. And where this deep water meets this shallow break, and then it breaks off, that's where these fish were holding, and you could graph them on the graph. You would see arcs on there. But these ledges, when you basically are looking for these ledges, you're looking for these high percentage spots, these little bends, these points, these if it's a hump like this one, the start of the hump, the end of the hump, sometimes they'll be on this edge, but most of the time they're going to be on those edges, on those ends. So you're just looking for stuff that basically makes bends and turns on the straight river ledge. So hope that helps. Big one. Got him. Here we go. Crankbait. Just a deep point off of the main lake. I've seen a lot of bait flickering up in here. Good fish. Alright, Bass Soldiers. Hope you had fun watching that ledge fishing episode. Basically, your ledge fishing is just typical deep structure fishing offshore on the main river channel. Most of my fish came right off the main river channel, off of points or humps that were right there touching that main river ledge. And basically, I used several baits: the Texas rig worm, the big football head jig, but all the bites came on that deep diving crankbait. That Strike King 6XD, that's an amazing bait. It dives to about 20 feet on 10-pound test fluorocarbon line, and every one of them fish took that bait right there. This bait really helps me find fish and find the schools of fish fast, because it allows you to cover water quickly. Usually I don't like to slow down and throw the worm or the jig until I've actually found a school, and then pick it apart. If they were suspended, I'd throw that Alabama rig. I threw it a little bit today, no bites, but every fish came off of this deep diving crankbait. So hope that video helped you. You notice I'm wearing the new 5x3 No Excuses long sleeve t-shirt and flat bill hat. Just shout out to the 5x3 boys. Love supporting other websites that promote bass fishing like we do. Bass Soldiers is all about the 5x3 concept. So stay tuned for more video. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and peace out. Looking out the window of my eyes, yeah, I can see myself as a man across the street selling lies.